Viren Vakil, commodity consultant, Paradigm Commodity Advisors, joins us on the show. Mr. Vakil, thank you so much for taking time out. It is a very important day to be speaking to you right now because you do have that Tehran and Washington meeting. Of course, oil seems to be broadly in a holding pattern as we speak, but it's actually quite some strength that you're seeing return as far as gold is concerned for much of this week. Do you think that the Tehran-Washington meet has a role to play here and a critical one at that?
Gold is stuck in the range of 48.52, where 52.20.40 seems to be profit booking zone. Lot of fraud reduced during recent correction from 56 to 44. I think market is gulping for fresh energy to attain 55 or beyond level. So uh, major trend is upward and still intact, as big picture like divestment trend is still very much intact.
No, absolutely. And you've had that gain coming in to the tune of about 6% of the last 6 sessions, roughly, that is, I'm talking about when you talk about gold prices here. Do you think that the fundamentals are intact when you talk about gold prices? Do you think that the entire geopolitical uncertainty is going to be a key tailwind going forward when you talk about gold?
Yes, geopolitical tension, especially Red Sea area, MENA, that is Middle East, North Africa. Uh, Risk premium is still not fully priced in, especially Great Lake region like Rwanda, Burundi, etc., which holds nearly 60% of precious metal and critical minerals. What I'm sensing is maritime navigation challenges at various places: Baltic, Red Sea, Caribbean, Hormuz is the major white card open. So gold and oil both are as of now behaving uh, like war commodity as well as safe haven.
No, absolutely. And that's something that we're looking at. Oil, of course, broadly seems to be in a little bit of a holding pattern because I feel like the market could be awaiting those clear cues coming in when you talk about the Tehran and Washington meeting. But what do you think about silver? Because, you do have those levels close to that 1 month high that you're looking at. You do have some strength seems to be returning in the silver market as well. How are you looking at this? Do you think that this is going to be a little bit of a broader trend from here on? Do you think that they found some footing right now?
I think tomorrow would be an important day because first notice day of COMEX March contract. If enough deliveries we can see during next week, we may see little bit pressure, selling pressure towards 80 or maybe 75. Uh, Chinese futures market is still inverted. So, and inventory at Shanghai exchange is very low, almost 6 year low. So I think inbuilt story is still positive, and in compared to gold or other metals, silver still may outperform.
Absolutely, but given that the way that things stand when you talk about gold and silver particularly, do you think one, volatility is the name of the game a little bit here when you talk about both of these metals right now? And are you seeing the upward momentum that could sustain in the near term? Of course, throughout the course of this year, nobody can possibly anticipate, given the kind of changing dynamics that you have in the market right now, but in the near term, are you forecasting a little bit of a bullish trend coming in for the next 3 months?
Temporary market has discounted these tariff jitters because US has clarified precious metal will be out of this global tariff 15%. But demand side or supply side economics is still very much favorable for silver and as well as other precious metal, especially for platinum. So for 3 month, I would still prefer to be on buy and dips side. Tentative targets for London spot is around 80 to 1110, and for gold, tentative targets is 44 to 55. Here 48 seems to be initial floor, which sounds durable floor.
Right, no, absolutely. And when you talk about the big talking point as well, let's talk about oil prices, because right now, of course, they're in a little bit of a holding pattern, waiting for a little more of a cue coming in when it comes to Tehran and Washington right now. But what is the overall sense that you're gathering here? You're looking at the world's oil artery, of course, and that's the Strait of Hormuz that I'm talking about. It's quite a lot of uncertainty that you have at hand. Is there something that worries you in terms of the kind of levels that we're going to be seeing if there is any negative development on this front?
I think there is a lot of oil in terms of floating oil cargo. But freight tankers rate, especially super tanker rates, are firming up. Recently, cargo traded around $2 lakh a day, which is highest since 21. So this is a telltale sign for fear of some supply side security. Technically speaking, I'm sensing 75, 80 for medium term, say for April to May area. And for near term, 55 seems to be a very strong support area.
All right, then. Thank you so much for helping us out with that. A very quick question, this one. I just wanted to quickly understand, out of all the commodities that we've discussed this afternoon, which one are you most bullish on? Just a quick answer here.
Platinum seems to be dark horse.
All right, and platinum seems to be the dark horse, and we hope to be discussing platinum at length with you next time that you join us on the show. Thank you so much, Mr. Vakil, for taking time out and joining us.